I'm so grateful that you came to be part of this experience. In just a few moments, our Taize Thanksgiving service will begin. But before that, make sure that if you want to, go along with us during this service, that you have a candle for you to light, and that you also have for communion either a wafer, a piece of bread, something that you can participate through, and also whether it's a little bit of wine, a little bit of grape juice, or even grapes themselves, so that we can go through this process. We'll be right back with you. Welcome. It's so great to have you connect with us during this special service that we're doing for Thanksgiving. It's a Taize service, which is inspired by a monastic community in France. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it in just a short while. But before that, let's begin with prayer. I'm going to invite you to just take a deep breath. And recognize that in this very moment, the very presence of God is here. For you are here. You are here with a sense of recognizing the ways in which you are blessed, the ways in which you have been allowed to be a blessing to the world. And so regardless of what is taking place in the world outside of us, we recognize that within us, there is a great sense of gratitude. There is a great sense of peace, and there is a great sense of love. So we go deeper into this understanding of the God within. And we allow that to inspire us, to guide us, and to bring us into a recognition that we are the Christ of light. We give thanks for all of the ways in which in this moment we embody that truth more fully and allow others to do the same. So it is, as we let it be. Amen. So as I mentioned, this is a very special service, not only because it's for Thanksgiving, but we are being inspired by the Taize service. And it was developed in the 1940s in a French community where they really were focused and founded on the idea of love, reconciliation, and forgiveness. There wasn't much space for dogmatism, but there was space for contemplation, questioning, and really getting in touch with the Christ within. I want to remind you that after today's service, right after this service, we're going to have a link to a Zoom room in the comments section below. We'd love for you to join us so that we can go deeper in discussion about it and just get to say hello to each other one-on-one. Our mission at Unity is to be an inclusive community serving as a catalyst for spiritual awakening, evolution, and action. Now, part of this service includes 3 different sections, and each section will have a song. It'll then go into a reading, and then we'll have some time of contemplation and meditation and in silence. When asked, I'm going to invite you to chant along with the music, to affirm, and to respond. This is an interactive service that we really want you to connect with. After each of the meditation takes place, a song will bring us out of that meditation. The lyrics are going to be on the screen for you, so chant along with us. Our communion, which we will be taking, is going to be part of the 3rd section of this Taize service. You may choose to do your own communion at home, or you may choose to just experience the ways in which I'm modeling for you and take it in and contemplate on that. And so, let us begin. In the beginning, when it was very dark, it was said, "Let there be light." Say it with me. And then there is light. In the beginning, when it was very quiet, the Word came to be with me. And the Word is God. When the time was right, we came to recognize our own truth together. The light of God expresses through me.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Gratitude all around us. The first reading I'll be sharing with you is really a combination of today's daily word and tomorrow's daily word also. Grace. I gratefully accept the gift of grace. I experience grace in various forms, as divine love, as pure goodness, as forgiveness, and as an absolute oneness with Spirit. Grace is one of my greatest gifts. While I cannot outgive God, I can be a conduit through which these gifts flow into the world. I pass along the good I receive every chance I get. I am a caring presence to people I know and can transmit love through my prayers, thoughts, and actions. Grateful. I live a life of gratitude. Expressing gratitude is an essential part of my spiritual practice. No matter where I go or what I do, I take time to give thanks. Feeling grateful throughout the day keeps me focused on my blessings and the presence of God in and through all things. Today, I will pause to feel grateful for everyone and everything that has helped me make the journey what it is. I will let those in my life know just how much their presence means to me and how grateful I am for them. I will continue to practice the presence of God by centering my thoughts every few moments with prayers of gratitude and thanksgiving. These thoughts help me rise above whatever I may be facing and give me a feeling of deep peace. Inspired by Psalms 107, verse 1. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. We come to be awakened from our slumber, to understand how to embody you, God, more fully. Together, I awaken to my truth. To understand how to serve you, God within, God in the world. Together, I awaken to my truth. To understand how to love each other so that the world will know that we are all expressions of your oneness. Together, I am awake. And so contemplate on these words. Feel them at the core of your being and allow them to lift you up into an energy of grace, gratitude, and a knowing that God is here and now. We feel that presence more deeply as we contemplate on these words.
am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am blessed.
Just take a moment to feel just how truly blessed we are to be in community, to be together in the service, to be able to recognize the abundance, the prosperity, the love, and the peace that is God within our lives. And so now the second reading is from Khalil Gibran, from the prophet, on giving. Then said a rich man, "Speak to us about giving." And he answered, "You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. For what are your possessions but things you keep and guard for fear you may need them tomorrow? And tomorrow, what shall tomorrow bring to the overprudent dog bearing bones in the trackless sand as he follows the pilgrims to the holy city? And what is fear of need by need itself? Is not dread of thirst when your well is full, the thirst that is unquenchable? There are those who give little of the much which they have, and they give it for the recognition, and their hidden desire makes their gifts unwholesome. And then there are those who have little and give it all. These are the believers in life and the bounty of life, and their coffer is never empty. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. And then there are those who give with pain, and that pain is their baptism. And then there are those who give and know not pain in giving, nor do they seek joy, nor give with mindfulness of virtue. They give as in yonder valley, in the myrtle breaths and fragrance into space. Through the hands of such as these, God speaks, and from behind their eyes, he smiles upon the earth. It is well to give when asked, but it is better to give unasked through understanding. And to the open-handed, the search for one who shall receive is joy greater than giving. And is there aught you would withhold? All you have shall someday be given. Therefore, give now, that the season of giving may be yours and not your inheritors. You often say, I would give, but only to the deserving. The trees in your orchards that's not so, nor the flocks of your pasture. They give that they may live, for to withhold is to perish. Surely he knows who is worthy to receive his days and his nights, is worthy of all else from you. And he who has deserved to drink from the ocean of life deserves to fill his cup from your little stream. And what desert greater shall there be than that which lies in the courage and the confidence, nay, the charity or receiving? And who are you that men should rend their bosom and unveil their pride, that you may see their worth naked and their pride unabashed? See first that you yourself deserve to be a giver and an instrument of giving. For in truth, it is life that gives unto life, while you, who deem yourself a giver, are but a witness. And you receivers, and you are all receivers, assume no weight of gratitude, lest you lay a yoke upon yourself and upon him who gives. Rather, rise together with the giver on his gifts as on his wings. For to be over-mindful of your debt is to doubt his generosity, who has the free-hearted earth for mother and God for father. Use this time now to sit in God's presence. What is God speaking to you in the silence of your inner heart? How can you in this moment move into that place of your inner sanctuary? It is in the silence that we can hear. It is in our connection that we can live. next reading is from St. John of the Cross. It's his poem, The Living Flame of Love. And it is the words that can invite us and bring us into an awareness of our own connection with the divine as we prepare to have communion. O living flame of love, that tenderly wounds my soul in its deepest center, since now you are not oppressive, now consummate, if it be your will, tear through the veil of this sweet encounter. O sweet cautery, a delightful wound, O gentle hand, O delicate touch, that tastes of eternal life and pays every debt. In killing, you change death to life. O lamps of fire, in whose splendors the deep caverns of feelings, once obscure and blind, now give forth so rarely, so exquisitely, both warmth and light to their beloved. How gently and lovingly you awake in my heart, where in secret you dwell alone, and in your sweet breathing, filled with good and glory, how tenderly you swell my heart with love. And so you see, communion is symbolic of that love. It is symbolic of the love that we have for ourselves as we recognize our truth and want to move deeper into the connection that we have with all. It is symbolic of the love that we have for God, our Christ nature, this loving universe. For in doing so, in moving into this connection in a deeper, more expansive way, we're acknowledging the ways in which we are being blessed and want to be in communion with that which is blessing us. And so I'm going to invite you, if you do have your communion with you at home, to bring them to you. And together, we create this table. You know, Thanksgiving is usually about being around a table with each other. Well, here, we all get to be at God's table. No one is kept from this table, and we all are able to partake from the life energy that it gives us. And so when we take the bread, or you may have some crackers, whatever it may be, it represents substance, the universal presence of that Christ consciousness that we are, the body of divine ideas. And the wine or the juice or the water symbolizes the life force, the activity of circulating those divine ideas through us, in us, as us, and allowing them to move out through us into the world. Through the communion of substance and life, we're experiencing and embracing all that we are in the I am, our Christ nature. And so I invite you now to bring the bread or the cracker to you, recognizing what it represents, and partake in this holy experience. And now you're in your wine, your juice, your water. Sip from the cup of life and know that it runs through you and blesses those around you. Let us now contemplate these things. Welcome back. I hope this time together has really supported you in getting more in tuned with that inner small voice, becoming more willing to recognize what is there in the silence for not just yourself, but for all of humanity. At the end of this video, we will show you the different ways in which you can give your love offering through text giving, through online. So please make sure that you watch that component of the service. And again, I want to invite you, if you'd like to just share what this experience has been for you, or if you want to just connect to join our Zoom room, the link will be in the comments section below. And the room will be open for about 15 minutes after the service. And there will be prayer chaplains there if any of you would like to also go into a breakout room and pray with them. Together, I want to invite you to speak the affirmative prayer for protection with me. Together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is. I am divine. Have a beautiful evening, and thank you for joining us today. Namaste.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I